Now let's talk about the next tool, resampling. Resampling means changing the rate of something without changing the length. In this case, resampling means changing the number of frames per second without changing the overall length of the video. LiVES does this by either duplicating or removing frames. For example, I might have a clip with a frame rate of 25 frames per second. If I want to encode this clip to put on a website, I might want to reduce the number of frames per second in order to make the eventual file size smaller and thus easier to download or stream. To resample the current clip, click on Tools, Resample Video to New Frame Rate. Enter the desired new frame rate and click OK. During processing, you can cancel if you change your mind. Resampling can be undone using the menu option Edit, Undo, Resample. Changing the playback speed allows for a clip to be sped up or slowed down, and there is a tool to enable you to do this. As opposed to resampling, this will change the duration of the clip. To change the playback speed of the current clip, click on Tools, Change Playback Save Speed. Enter the new desired frame rate and click OK. If you prefer, you can enter the duration of the clip in seconds instead. The frame rate will be calculated automatically from this. In addition, you can choose whether the audio rate will be changed or not. During processing, you can cancel if you change your mind. The speed change can be undone using the menu option Edit, Undo, Change Playback or Save Speed. The Reverse Clipboard tool will reverse the order of video frames in the clipboard. Please note that only video is reversed, audio will remain unchanged. And talking about audio, let's take a look now at some of the functions for dealing with audio in the clip editor. The audio can be deleted from an entire clip or just from the selected part of the current clip. These options are only available for clips with audio. To delete all audio from the current clip, use the menu option Audio, Delete All Audio. To delete part of the audio from the current clip, select the video frames corresponding to the audio to be removed, then use the menu option Audio, Delete Selected Audio. The audio deletion can be undone using the menu option Edit, Undo, Delete Audio. You can use the menu option Audio, Load New Audio for a clip to add audio to a clip which has no audio track, or to replace the audio track from the current clip. Supported audio types are OGG Vorbis, MP3, IT, Mod, XM and WAV. Make sure you have the correct programs or libraries installed. Browse your computer, and once you have selected the audio clip to be loaded, click OK. The audio will replace the current audio for the clip. The new audio can be undone using the menu option Edit, Undo, Load New Audio. If you have the tool CD-DA to WAV installed on your machine, you can load a track directly from CD. First of all, you will need to set your CD device in Preferences, Tools, Preferences, MISC. Usually this is a device like Dev CD-ROM on Linux. You can use the Browse button next to the entry to look for the device. You can then use the menu option Audio Load CD Track. Clicking on this will allow you to select the CD track number. The audio from the CD track will then replace the current audio for the clip. The clip editor has a tool for appending audio to the end of an existing audio track. Select the menu option Audio, Append Audio and choose the audio file which you would like to append. This option is only available for clips with existing audio. Appending audio can be undone using the menu option Edit, Undo, Append Audio. You can trim or pad audio to fit a given selection of frames. If the audio track is longer than the video selection and the end is chopped off to fit the selection. If shorter, the audio is padded to the end of the selection with silence. The part of the audio before the selection is filled or replaced with silence. Generally, you would select all frames before using this in order to trim or pad the audio to be of equal length to the video. You can activate this tool with Audio, Trim Pad Audio to selection. You can also trim or pad audio to the position of play start. After positioning the play pointer, select the menu option Audio, Trim Pad Audio to play start. This allows you to use this tool even in clips which do not have video frames, i.e. audio only frames. These options are only available for clips with audio. The operation can be undone using the menu option Edit, Undo, Trim, Pad Audio. Yet another tool in the clip editor will allow you to insert silence in the selected area. If the existing audio is shorter than the selection start, it will be padded with silence up to the selection start frame. The area in the selection will then either be filled or replaced with silence. You can activate this tool with the menu option Audio, Insert Silence in the selection. If the clip has no existing audio, you will be prompted to enter audio details: rate, number of channels, sample size, signedness and endiness. Usually you can simply accept the default selection. The operation can be undone using the menu option Edit, Undo, Insert Silence. The clip editor has a tool which will let you fade audio in or out, either over the selected frames or by time. To fade audio in, click on the menu option Audio, Fade Audio In. Either enter the desired time in seconds, or you can choose to fade in over the selection. Click OK and the audio volume will be smoothly adjusted from 0 up to the normal volume over the chosen time period. The operation can be undone using the menu option Edit, Undo, Fade Audio In. To fade audio out, click on the menu option Audio, Fade Out. Either enter the desired time in seconds, or you can choose to fade out over the selection. Click OK and the audio volume will be smoothly adjusted from normal volume down to 0 over the chosen time period. The operation can be undone using the menu option Edit, Undo, Fade Audio Out. These options are only available for clips with audio. If you are using the Jack Audio plugin, you can record audio with an external microphone. You can record new audio for selected audio frames, or you can record audio to a new clip. In the current version of LiVES, this also works with the Pulse audio player. To record audio for a selection, first select the video frames for which you wish to record audio. Activate the menu option Audio, Record External Audio to selection. If the clip has no existing audio, you can enter the audio details, rates, channels, sample, size, signedness and endiness. You can select the duration of recording. By default, this will be the length of the selection. You can adjust this or set it to unlimited. Click OK to record or cancel to cancel. Record your audio and either wait for the countdown to expire or click Enough. To record audio to a new clip, activate the menu option Audio, Record External Audio to New Clip, and then follow the same procedure. In the clip editor there is a tool to resample audio. You may wish to use this, for example, to reduce the file size before encoding for a website, for example, reducing the hertz, converting the stereo to mono, and reducing from 16-bit samples to 8-bit samples. To resample the audio, use the menu option Audio, Resample Audio. Here you can adjust any of the following: the audio rate, the number of channels, the sample size in bits, signed, unsigned, endiness. The operation can be undone using the menu option Edit, Undo, Resampling Audio. This option is only available for clips with audio. You can save all or part of the audio tracks from the current clip as a WAV file. To save all of the audio, use the menu option Audio, Export Audio, Export All Audio. To save part of the audio, first select the part which you would like to export. Then click on the menu option Audio, Export Selected Audio. Select the file you would like to save the audio to and click OK. Again, these options are only available for clips with audio. As mentioned before, LiVES has two types of effects: the rendered effects and the real-time effects. Here we'll discuss real-time effects. These are effects which can be applied during playback, recording and in the multi-track window. To use a real-time effect during playback in LiVES, the effect must first be mapped to a key and a mode. To assist with this, LiVES has a key mapping tool which can be activated using the menu option VJ, Real-Time Effect Mapping, or by pressing the key combination Ctrl-V. This causes the real-time effects window to open. From now on, we will refer to this window as the RTE window. The first thing to note is that the keys and modes are arranged in columns. Each column represents an effect key. The effect keys begin with the combination Ctrl-1 on the left, then Ctrl-2 next to this, Ctrl-3, and so on, normally up to Ctrl-9. The second thing to note is that each effect key has 8 modes by default. These modes are like a bank of effects for each key. Only one mode is active at any one time for each key. This is known as the current mode for that key. The current mode for each key starts at 1 and can be increased if effects are mapped to higher modes of that key. We will soon discuss modes in more detail. To map an effect to a key mode, simply click on the drop-down list and select the new effect to be mapped. You can even do this while the effect key is active. However, you can only map to a mode higher than 1 if the mode below that also has an effect mapped to it. You can map any type of effect to any valid key mode with one restriction: you may not map generators and non-generators to the same key. It is also recommended that you map transitions to their own specific key or keys, as this makes mode switching easier, as we will see shortly. When an effect is mapped to a key mode, you can press the Set Parameters button. If the effect has parameters, then you will see them in the window which opens. You can set the parameters and click Set as Default. In that way, you can map the same effect to different key modes and set different defaults for each key mode. Afterwards, you can click on Save as Default Map, and these per key defaults will be reloaded the next time. To unmap an effect, there are two options. Either you can click on the button marked Clear All Effects, as its name suggests. This will unmap all effect key mode combinations, or you can click on the Clear button next to the drop-down list. This will clear just the single key mode and will cause any higher mode mappings to shift and close the gap. Each key mode combination also has an Info button. Clicking on this will show some basic information about the mapped effect. To activate an effect, press the associated key, Ctrl 1, Ctrl 2, Ctrl 3, etc. Or, in the RTE window, click on the checkbox labeled Key Active next to the effect key. To deactivate an effect, when the effect is activated, press the associated effect key again, Ctrl 1, Ctrl 2, Ctrl 3, etc. Or in the RTE window, click on the checkbox labeled Key Active next to the effect key to uncheck it. The key combination Ctrl 0 will deactivate all effects. This is very useful to remember. You can close the RTE window by clicking on the Close Window button or by pressing Ctrl V again.